Hello, it's Sunday. I was out all day in Tachikawa shopping for a Band-Aid outfit for tomorrow, so business attire. I went to a mall called Lumine, which is 8 stories, something like that. I went to Uniqlo for the top and bottom, and then I wandered the mall until I found a place for shoes. My phone's charging, hold on. So, and none of these really fit me. I really need a size extra small, which I'm still trying to figure out how to get that. I got a button-down shirt, and I tried on some suits, suit vests, suit jackets, but they were all way too big, size small. Slacks. I wanted to get a pencil skirt, but they only have those online for that location. And then nearby, I saw a shoe place, so I went there and was looking at black shoes to go with this outfit. And a lady intervened, and then she helped me try on some shoes and figure out my size and all that. I think her name was Yamamoto, maybe. She was really nice. And I was trying them on and stuff, and she was going to go get them. So I was like, why are these so expensive? And I looked around, and in the men's section where the shoes are displayed, there was just it was like a random book on cow meat cuts, and I'm like, wow, this is really giving Whiskey X Leather vibes, which is just a random store in Montecito, but it's like a try-hard name, you know. I was like, okay, whiskey, bourbon, cow cuts, what else? Like, but then I was like, oh, this is all leather, isn't it? Is that why this is so expensive? Anyway, I turned her down because for the price point, none of the shoes we tried on fit well or looked good. So I told her I was gonna go, and I thanked her. And then I found another place, which was like, I think these were like $40. And that guy was more chill, you know, less pressure, because it was a lower price point. And he helped me try on like 3 pairs of shoes. So I got these. Oh, I'm happy that I found something. Just anything is better than my pink sneakers or my white raggedy flip-flops, okay? So that's, the bar is set really low. And you know, I made it very obvious that I didn't speak Japanese, but we were still able to communicate with Google Translate, and also like he knew a little bit of English and I knew a little bit of Japanese. And I bought the display model because he told me like, sorry, this is the only pair in this size that we have, and I'm like, oh, that's fine. Yeah, so that took a long time to do all that. And then after that, I was like, okay, let me look around this mall. And I came across this character. Oh, where is he? Did I bring him? Did I bring the sticker? This is gonna take too long to find, maybe. Anyway, when I was in Shibuya in Loft in October of last year, I saw this really cute cat character. Please tell me I brought him. It's my sticker case. Let me see if he's in here. I don't know. I don't think I brought him. If I brought him, where would he be? this is relevant to my story. Maybe he's in one of these. Give me a moment. Is he in here? No. All my folders are the same color. Wait, is that it? It's definitely not in there. Did I really not bring him? I'd be so sad. Here's my favorite sticker. Anyway, I saw this character that caught my eye, and it was like stationary. And I lingered, and then I looked around more, and like that character was like that little store had like 3 characters, so it was on everything. I really liked it, so I was just like, okay, this is just a one-off thing. What do I buy that has this character on it? This is called, I don't even think it's written on here, Neko Kagura or Kagura. I think it has something to do with shadow. So this was on like everything. Stickers, stationery. I almost got a wallet, like kind of this size, but expandable and like was big enough to hold cash, dollar bills. It was like $20, and this was only 900 yen, which is around like $6. Yeah. So yeah, that was a sidetrack. And then my next mission was to try to find a capture card, because I don't have a monitor, and I've already explained the monitor situation here. And I have a laptop though, so it's like asking ChatGPT, how can I make my laptop my computer screen? And it said get a capture card, you know, and went into detail. So I went to the Bic Camera store in Tachikawa, and I went there before church, which was at 11:30. So I went there at around 11, and I tried to search the store myself. I didn't find it, and then I went after church, after lunch, because it turns out, I guess they do this a lot, like the people at church, after church, they go out to eat. So I went out to eat with them, and that was like maybe 2.5 hours. And then after that, I went to Bic Camera again, and it was less crowded because it was raining and dark. So I felt, actually, for the first time, instead of just showing someone my Google Translate sentence, I sounded it out, and I said like konnichiwa, whatever it was. And I don't know if they understood, because they asked to see it anyway. Anyway, their selection was really limited. They had 2. And I really wanted to get the cheaper one, but the sales associate had already asked me, like, what exactly are you using this for? And I told him, and he's like, this one might not be as good. So I asked him about the return policy, and there is no return policy unless it's defective upon receipt. So I didn't purchase anything today. I told him, okay, I'm just gonna do more research, because the other one was like over 9,000 yen, which is like $60. Oh, and then I took the train back to where I live, and I went to the grocery store, and I walked home. So as long as there's no identifying things on here. I got bread The first bread I got here was called trial bread. It was like 98 yen, which is, I was checking the time, which is like less than $1, like 60 cents. It wasn't that good though. And then I realized it's kind of like the white bread thing. I think this is wheat. It was hard to tell. So I'm gonna try that. Might taste exactly the same. Got more orange juice, which the first one I got, when I first tried it, it was like, oh wow, this tastes a lot different than American orange juice because there's no added sugar. But I'm already used to it. I really like it. So I got another one. Got another one of these, which is udon of some variety. Looks like fish. Really like that one. So got another one. Let me put this here. And then I got some snacks. These look salty. And I'm gonna dig through the trash. These are the snacks I just got on a whim the first time. I tried those little tiny fish. I tried one of them. It did not taste good. I was hoping it was just gonna taste salty and crunchy, but there was an added something that was like, my brain was like, this isn't food. It was like a dark flavor. So this doesn't look like it has anything too odd in it. Then I got more kidney beans. Just any beans. Last time I got corn, beans, and chickpeas, but the sandwiches I was eating, the sandwiches I were eating were really sad, and the chickpeas were like goopy after a few days. Like you cannot, it's like a one time, once you open the can. Anyway, it's boring. Then I got this because it looks healthy and tasty. So I hope it is. And not just full of sugar. Got more of these, which I think is like just tuna, but without any added sweetener, salts. Well, you know what I mean. Just tuna and water. Oh yeah, this goes in the fridge. Well, technically it doesn't have to. I think this is shelf stable. I'll just put them in there anyway. And then watermelon. So on Thursday when I went to hang out with those women at church at someone's house, I brought watermelon to share, and I panicked socially, and I ate the whole thing. Like, that's not what I mean. I don't know who eats the seeds, because if I was by myself in my room, I would be chewing around the seeds and then spitting them out afterwards, because those are a lot of seeds, right? But I panicked socially, and I just ate the seeds. I didn't like that. I hope it didn't look too odd. And then a big thing of edamame, which I'm looking forward to. I keep forgetting I have this because it's on the top shelf, which is kind of hidden. Oh, and I have yogurt, I think. Yeah, so long day. Oh yeah, and I had to get razors because mine was going dull, and then I got conditioner. This was the cheapest one I could find, and it smelled good, so I have that now. Because that's the one thing I didn't really care to bring from home, because all I care about is sulfate-free stuff, and conditioner doesn't have sulfates in it anyway. Yeah. Posing in front of my trash. Anyway, tomorrow's a big day. Like out of 3 boss fights I've had to do. Residency registration, phone line, bank account. So this is like the last big one for a while, hopefully. And I got up late today. I got up at 7 because yesterday seemed so far away. But yeah, I posted that video. I think I was intoxicated, so I hope that video went through. I didn't even finish all of this. But yeah, I stayed up late to cope. Oh, and I started rewatching Sudaimu. I think I watched like episodes 1 through 4. Try to take more of that show in, and like things I forgot, because I'm rambling, kind of low energy, so I'm gonna stop talking. But I just wanted to check in and give an update. My lips chapped. Today's the 16th of August.